Woo, man. Tidbit Tuesday, Harv?
That's it, man. That's a new thing for us.
That is a new thing for us, man. What's your tidbit, Harv?
All right, so check this out. This is my tidbit, man. This is the thing that really bothers me. Tidbit is, it's a new segment we're going with. You guys learn a little bit about us, a little bit about me and Jerry. So we're gonna call it Tidbit Tuesday. But here's my tidbit, a little something that y'all don't know about me, something that really irks me, right? I hate the fact that when you're driving on the expressway, right? And you get in the far right lane, and it's a turn only lane, right? And it's long. It's a long expressway. It's a long lane. They know a lot of people are going down there, and somebody cuts you off to get in the lane, right?
Ooh.
And right when you're about to get off, they get off and go on the expressway.
Wow.
I hate that. That is so annoying. It's so annoying, man. And the only reason I'm saying that is because they do it here in Maryland.
I think they do it in Texas. They do it in every state, I think. I mean, they probably do it in everywhere there's vehicles, right, Harv?
Like, make up your mind.
Make it up, man. You know what? I'm going to throw you a curveball because, I think that, I'm a very cautious driver, right? I'm very, very cautious when I'm driving. So I always try to be considerate of others. But you know what really gets me going, man, is when people have their flashers on when it's raining and they're driving. Man, or like, what's going on, man? Do you need their hazards on when you're driving when it's heavy rain?
Isn't there lights on already?
You should have your lights on. Why do you have your hazards on? I mean, that makes no sense. I think a hazard should be used for that reason, right? Let's not overstay that. But I believe I mean I have so many tidbits, but I think that I had to mirror yours because it was a good one. Let's say what's up to our fam. It's been a while. I know last week we only had one show last week, but it was crazy mayhem last week. But we're back in business. We're gonna try and go a little bit live a little bit earlier. So Hoodlum, what up? What's going on?
What up? Hey, I haven't heard from Hoodlum in a while.
No, man, not even on the Discord, man. What's going on, Hoodlum?
I don't know.
Raymond Solis, Cowboys. You came to the right channel, man.
New? He's new. Welcome, man.
Like a round of applause.
Let's go, Raymond.
So we are live on TikTok. Link is in the bio. You subscribe, of course. You come on the YouTube and comment. We give you a round of applause. Of course, we give you guys much love. We are trying to grow the channel to 1,000. We are 498 away, or no? Has the number gone up? Or
we're actually 471 away, I think.
Round of applause, man.
Let's go.
None of it could be possible without you guys, man. To think we started this early November, right, Harv? I mean, we kicked off, I think, November 3rd on YouTube, and then from there, we started growing on TikTok and whatnot. Maryland drivers are the worst.
He knows what I'm talking about, man. The Maryland drivers, bro. Even I saw East Coast drivers, man. They're horrible.
Is that your tidbit? Hoodlum? I'm just kind of curious at this point. I got some good news. I got a job offer for $83,000.
Let's go. Good job, Hoodlum.
Hoodlum. Yeah, that's very hard to do, nowadays. So good job to you. But hey, I know that we have been breaking down every prospect by prospect. We had said, we're going to break it down, and we're doing it. But then the schedule release came out. We briefly talked about it. Damn, it's hard, right? When you're trying to balance so much. And we kind of wanted to just focus in on the actual schedule release itself. Ultra Cowboy. Thank you, Ultra Cowboy. Finally, he gives some positive feedback there.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is a community, baby. We're family.
I want you all know that, right, about the Cowboy Cast, is that you're a part of the community. Congratulations, Hoodlum, and Hoodlum says much obliged, right? Thanks, Ultra.
Yeah.
So, Harv, I mean, it kind of feels like deja vu, man, in this schedule release. Why is that, Harv?
I mean, everybody wants to play us, man, but we always play our division twice, but it almost seems like the NFL, this is where it's at, man. Prime time. They want the top teams to play us. That's what it is. Because last year we played Detroit. We're playing them again. We played San Fran in the playoffs. It's almost like they're making it on. They're doing it on purpose just to get that rivalry going. So I don't know, man. That's what it kind of feels like.
Yeah, and the reason why we are pointing to that because it's the Cowboys versus Giants at Giants Stadium at 7:20 p.m. on September 10th. That's a Sunday night game, right? And
I
so
believe Black Mama's gonna be there.
I believe she said she had scored those tickets too. So we can't wait to hear from her. I know me personally, I can't wait to hear from her. I want to know the excitement. D Hop to the Cowboys? Question mark. That's Darius27 on TikTok. Man, I think at this point they've already done all the damage control there in Arizona. I think D Hop staying there. I mean, that almost became, I think, a hope that everybody had, especially amongst our community, right? Ultra Cowboy says 13-4 based off the schedule. Damn, he's already had time to break it down.
No, man.
Let us get to kicking day, right? Let's talk about that real quick. All-time record right now are for the Dallas Cowboys on opening day.
On opening day right now, they are, I believe, they are 39-23-1.
Back to back losing opening days.
Back to back. What?
Was it last year and the year before that they lost opening day?
Correct. Back to back.
So Cowboys need to get that monkey off the back. What great way against the Giants. No, there's no shot against the Giants. They're a tough team. I mean, they all shocked us last year, but right now, as it speaks, the all-time, there's been 122 matchups between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Cowboys are 73-47 with 2 ties. 73-47 with 2 ties, Harv. Currently, right now, since 2017, the Dallas Cowboys are 11-12, man. And Dak is currently 10-2 versus the Giants, the New York Giants, Harv. I mean, from all that, what does that tell you, man? I mean, I know you're saying they're trying to make a rivalry in the East. It used to be the Washington Redskins, but can it be the Commanders? I mean, it's kind of hard, man. There's no nostalgia, and Commanders are a new team. I mean,
I don't know, man. To me, I think, I don't ever think Dan Snyder had it, if that's even the word to say. I think with this new group, they want to win. I'm not saying Dan Snyder didn't want to win. I'm just saying sometimes you kind of get complacent. And these guys are coming in new. They're coming in hot. They want to win. So I think the biggest signing of all signings for the Redskins or the Commodes, I should say, has to be Eric Bieniemy to me, man.
You've been on him, man.
I have, because this is the thing. This guy has been written off. How many interviews has he had as a head coach and been denied?
For the last 3 seasons, he's been denied.
So my thing is that I think he's betting on himself, man, and he's going to prove to everybody that he's actually real, and it could be dangerous for us, man. I wouldn't count him out. I'll tell you that much.
Well, let's get a little caught up on we got TikTok remix Dinero. He says y'all gonna have to lose to both the Giants and Jets back-to-back weeks. Jets fan here laughing out loud. And then Coach I says haven't been here for a while. Too many honeydews, man.
Yeah,
that's exactly what was happening last week was the honeydews, man. Cowboys will be 14-3 to 12-5. What does he say? Dak won't lead NFL in picks again. All right. I love it, coaches. Let's get caught up on TikTok. Ultra Cowboy says 13-4, right? Hello said this year feels different. I don't know what it is, but it feels different. Harv, do you feel that too?
It does, man. I don't.
And we haven't even got into the schedule, but and let's go a little bit further, right? He goes, I think it was the free agent moves.
I think it is, man. I really do.
I mean, look at Ultra Cowboy too. Look what he says right here. Facts, man. I think that's enough said, man. We've never seen the Cowboys be so. What's the word, Harv, that I'm looking for here? Proactive in the off season.
I mean, to get Brandon Cooks and Gilmore, that's a big deal.
I mean,
It's a very big deal.
I know one's 31. I know the other one's gonna be what 34, I think, or 33 around there, but they can still play, man.
They can.
Raymond Solis says, "Let's go win it. Let's go win the Super Bowl, Cowboys, man. That's been every year's our year. Just so you know that, okay, guys. Raymond knows that. Ultra knows that. Hulum knows that. Ultra Giants play a midget level, not in the Cowboys league. See, Ultra, that's the kind of energy we need. Not against the community, against the foes, man. Mark Bennett, all in. Round of applause, man.
Welcome, brother.
We appreciate you joining the live. The word is nefarious. Okay, all right. I'm gonna look up that definition. But let's get right into the schedule, man. Cowboys kicking off Sunday night. Go ahead.
He's talking about wicked or criminal, is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. All right. I like it. I love the word placement there. So right off the bat, right, Cowboys versus Giants. It almost feels like I said deja vu for a while. It felt like the Cowboys. This was their kickoff for almost 3 years, for sure 2 back-to-back seasons, and then it was like a year before that. I think it was when the Cowboys got the new stadium. Eli Manning did the infamous autograph after he won. So we'll see. Coach I says we will see where Bills, Jets, and Fins will be, because when we play them, all the 49ers, right?
And
we will see where Bills, Jets, and Fins will be, because we play them all. And the 49ers. Yes, we do play AFC East. And you know what? Right now, both AFC and NFC, they're the beast right now.
They are.
Rudy says Dak is going to beat his interception record from last year. Aw, Rudy must be a quarterback coach. I hope that your quarterback clients do not throw interceptions, because you're going to be that guy. Let's start off with the preseason real quick. I know we mentioned it already. So the Cowboys are going to start off with the Jags. Obviously, heartbreaker last regular season towards the end, but that's how the Cowboys kick off. And then August 19th, Cowboys versus Seahawks. Then the Cowboys play the Raiders. Obviously, Raiders have always tried to be some kind of Raiders have always tried to be they're always trying to be a rivalry, right? They're trying to, but they're a long ways away. Cowboys versus Giants kickoff. Then it's the Jets versus the Cowboys. Harv, how do you feel about this lineup? I mean, they got A-Rod. A-Rod has been a nuisance to the Dallas Cowboys. We know that. There's no hiding around that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel every time we lose Aaron Rodgers, I thought it was done season. Then the schedule came out and find out he was playing the Jets and he's going there. I'm like, man, it's like we can never get rid of Aaron Rodgers. But I'm not gonna lie, man. He does have a better team than he did in Green Bay. So we will see what happens. But I don't like the game, man, at all. The good thing about the game, though, is that it's going to be in AT&T Stadium, so I think that's a plus for us, hopefully. But other than that, man, I don't like playing the Jets the second week, to be honest. Well, you know what? In reality, you might think maybe they're getting it all together. You know what I mean? So maybe they're trying to build a chemistry together and all that, and they really are not in sync. Hopefully, we catch them in the early part of the season. And not catch them at the end where maybe they might be catching fire. So I guess it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. You know what's a bad thing, Harv? We just got banned on TikTok. We just got banned on TikTok for not following community guidelines. I don't know what was said, what was done. Obviously, you can see, for being a Cowboys content creator, this is the battle that we have to face. I mean, not. I mean, it's not even. I don't even want to say daily, because it almost feels like minute per minute, hour per hour. It literally feels like that.
That's weird. We didn't even say anything.
We did it. I mean, literally, we just got to how we felt against the Jets and the Cowboys. I mean, that's obviously A-Rod. Cowboys want vengeance against them. Let's get caught up on YouTube real quick. I think Sam Williams is going to have a big year. Sometimes I forget we have him, man. You know what? You're right. Cowboys beefed up that defensive line this offseason. What's
They
up,
did.
Dwight? Hey, we're all good in the neighborhood, man. I think the key to our success is we have to start off fast, man. That's by Hoodlum. Harb, what do you think?
Yeah, we do, man. We do have to start off fast, especially when we talk more about the schedule. It's going to get pretty crazy towards the end.
And then Ultra Cowboy says we need to exercise those. We need to exercise those Rogers demons, man. We need to erase that juju, right? And I think we drafted Overshown to stop Jalen Hurts. In my opinion, though, I mean, from what it sounds like that's exactly what they're trying to do is free him up and say, you know what, just make sure number one doesn't get very far, right? Hoodlum says TikTok be on some other level. I can't read that. I don't want to get banned anymore. Ultra Cowboy, I want the smoke so they can leave in the Jets crying. Dwight Thrasher's Rogers is going to suck next year. You heard it first here by Dwight Thrasher. Sir Nando, I got season tickets.
What? Let's go.
Wow. Congratulations, Ronaldo. Let me know if you're going to sell some too, man. I want to catch some Cowboy games. You can catch. I know you can go to every game. He's going to go to every game. A little shout out there to Detroit Ave. So we got the Cowboys versus Cardinals, week 3.
I hate to say this, but I guess it depends on where they're at, but I'm kind of feeling like a Houston Texans game from last year.
In other words, we shouldn't. Okay. In other words, we should win, but they're going to give us a fight that we weren't expecting, and Dak's going to have to pull it together.
No, this is the thing though. If this team is legit and they were supposed to be at, it will be no contest. But you know how it goes, man. You know how it goes.
Kyler Murray is not going to be available during this position. I mean, there's some truth there. I mean, for whatever reason, Arizona just comes in and we're going to be playing at AZ in this one. So different kind of climate. I mean, it's hot in Texas, but it's hot there in Arizona too.
Yep.
And then finally, the Patriots versus Cowboys. So there's something about this game, Harv. What is it about this game?
I don't know, man. It's Bill Belichick. You saw what was it? Was it last year's game? Or the year before? I can't remember.
Which is
where
the
Dak
are you talking about where CD kind of broke it?
Yeah.
On the walk-off?
If it wasn't for that, I mean, they are still competitive. Yep, they were still competitive, man. The Patriots are going to be competitive. But Bill Belichick, man, he likes to take away what you're good at and kind of test you. So we'll see what we got against the Patriots.
Let's get a little caught up here. Hoodlum says, I like Asim Richards a lot.
I do too, man. I like that guy.
We haven't even been able to break him down yet, man. Take care of them honeydews. Jets going down harder than LeBron flop. Woo! That was like Ultra Cowboy. Hoodlum, I think we're going to win 14 games this year. Wow, Hoodlum, that's really putting out there.
Oh, man.
Jerry said it's hot in Texas, but it's hot in Arizona. It's different kinds of heat, man. It's really hot. Humidity. It's the humidity, right? Because my okay, just so Hoodlum knows what I'm talking about. The tidbit I was gonna go with was I hate it when you get home after being outside sweating for a good minute because humidity is just different in Texas. You come home, you take a shower, but then as soon as you go outside, boom, you just start sweating all over again. That's my tidbit. I mean, that's the one thing it's just annoying. You have to beat Arizona. Need a complete rebuild if you lose that game. Oh, damn. Dwight is already putting that on paper.
Wow.
Cowboys should be 4-0 going into the 49ers game. That's by Ultra Cowboy. Ultra Cowboy says Cowboys are loaded like Jay Morant. No worries. I'm not going to say the rest because that's a very sensitive subject. Yeah, but something about that Patriots and Cowboys game. Cowboys versus 49ers. Now, this is if anybody's a rivalry, would you consider this a rivalry? Or
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I
Yes.
think I think right now the 49ers is the rivalry. It's good that it's coming back because back in the early 90s, it was the Redskins intra division, and then of course you had the 49ers and then the Packers. But forever and ever, the 49ers have hated the Cowboys just as much as the Cowboys have hated the 49ers, which is a strong word, but all is good in sports. Cowboys versus Jags, and it's going to be Cowboys versus Chargers, and it's going to be at Chargers, Harv. That's October 16th. That's going to be a late game, also, 7:15 game. And then we got the Rams versus Cowboys. Cowboys versus Eagles, man. Let me keep on going. I'm just gonna name them all, and then we'll circle back. Giants, and then it's gonna be Giants at Cowboys, then the Cowboys at Panthers, November 19th. Commanders at Cowboys. That's a Thanksgiving game. Seahawks at Cowboys. Eagles at Cowboys. Cowboys at Bills, December 17th. Cowboys at Dolphins, December 24th. That's Christmas Eve. And then Lions at Cowboys December 30th. And then Cowboys at Commanders to end it out, end out the regular season, man. Out of all those games there that I just named, which one do you think right now is going to impact the Dallas Cowboys the strongest, or is the one that the Cowboys need to make sure that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed?
To me, man, I think it has to be week 9 against the Eagles, the first game that they play against the Eagles. And it's going to be at Lincoln Financial. I think they
Wow.
have to steal that game. Because if they don't, it's going to be a tough schedule by the time they play the Eagles again. Because they play then obviously they go with Giants, Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks, and then they play the Eagles again. So they have to win that first one. After that, they have a tough schedule, and they got the Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions. Like, that's tough, man. You have to try to steal that one in Lincoln Financial, in my opinion, going into that the gauntlet, I call it, because this is some tough teams, man.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, the Eagles had a great draft class this year. I mean, I understand they need a mesh. They got new coordinators, kind of like the Cowboys right now. They have a new offensive scheme going on. They say it's not much different. I guess the only thing that's going to be different is just less option routes on every passing play. So, you know, I think both the Eagles and the Cowboys are in a tough situation. But, Harv, I think I'm going to have to pencil that game in. I think it makes perfect sense what you just said. I mean, you can really lay down the foundation for how you're going to end the season. Is that what you're saying with this win?
Yep. Yeah.
Let's get
It's
a little
gonna be
caught up.
you have to.
Huddam says, I think we get our revenge and beat the 49ers and play them again in the playoffs and beat them again. Wow. I like that, Huddam. You know what? I think that there's something really different about being able to add these veteran players. The good thing about these veteran players, Harv, is they're not injury prone. Brandon Cooks, has
Yeah.
he ever been known as an injury prone kind of guy?
I mean, he was hurt last year, but I don't think so, man. Not like that.
I don't think he was hurt. I believe they let him sit out because he was supposed to be traded.
But I want to go back to what we talked about, right? So we play them November 5th, right? And we go into that gauntlet, going all the way to starting into Philadelphia. But Philadelphia will play that gauntlet before we do. So we play them week 9. They have a bye after that. Then they play Kansas City, Buffalo, the Niners, and then us at home, and then the Seahawks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we have to win that game. That's the one that we have to win week 9, because coming into that final stretch in the last week 14 where we play them again, they would just have gone through Kansas City, Buffalo, the Niners, and then us. So if we can beat them week 9 and they have to go to those 3 teams and then play us, that's going to be tough, man.
Yeah,
We have to
because
win that game.
The Cowboys have their bye week in between the Chargers and the Rams. So that would be um Sunday, October 22nd. So right in
So
between.
my thing is they're gonna play those three teams before they play us again in week 14, and then we go through the gauntlet. We go through Buffalo, Miami, the Lions. So I think it's gonna be a big game, man.
It's not
It's gonna be
easy.
crazy.
It's not easy with the Cowboys, right? Nothing hotter than Coach Cowboy can't be doing that to us, man. Brock Purdy is not going to look too pretty this year. I'm telling you, your guys now. I mean, if anything, Harv, the only thing I've seen is that, damn, it looks like he wasn't going to play this year, the season, right?
Yeah.
Now he's going to be ready for week one. That's never a good case when you're hearing two conflicting reports. If Trey Lance was to be able to fall in place, then you have a real competition. I think that the 49ers are in good position, right, to have a situation like the Eagles where they use quarterbacks as draft capital. But we'll see, Hoodlum. We'll see, man. Diggs going to have plenty have a party against Kellen Moore's offense, man. What do you think about that?
We'll see, man. We'll see if Kellen
The
Moore
only
actually.
offense,
Do you think Kellen
it's
Moore
on-
will test him?
I think so, man. It's the only offense that Diggs has really truly played against is that offense. But how fast can the Chargers get caught up to it?
Yeah, I
I
don't
think the
know.
49ers are about to have a down year as well. They can't figure out the quarterback position. Wow. So Dwight's with him on that one.
But that's
Cowboys are
my
going to
thing. That's my thing. Why are they bringing him back so fast? If they already have Trey Lance and Sam Darnold, what's the rush?
do they trust him?
That's the problem.
Cowboys are going to do to the 49ers what the 49ers did to the Cowboys in 94. What's your Cowboy? You remember what happened in 1994? The Dolphins game, I'm not too sure. I got to see how they look during the season. That's what Bedlam says. Because the thing is that the Dolphins, they have speed, Harv. I mean, speed for days. Um, Aside from Cheetah and Jalen Waddle, I mean, your guy, right? A Chain. Ultra Cowboy says, not scared of anybody, lining them up and sort them out later. Cowboys have no excuse, have a no excuse roster. I like the way you put that. And Hulub says, what game you guys think that could judge the Cowboys as a championship team or not? I think Harvey kind of already answered that, right? Which was
I don't know about champ. That's a little different. I would have to say I would have to say Buffalo, man.
it's always good to measure up against a great team. Man, I'm gonna have to say there's a couple of games out there.
There is.
Bills, yeah, the Bills are there, but man, the Lions can really be one of them teams also hard. I think the Lions, which is hard, it's crazy for me to say that now, and also the Seahawks, man. I think that those games are right up there with the Buffalo Bills, Harv. Hudlum, what do you got?
Well, I say the only reason I say that is because I say Buffalo's been in the AFC Championship recently, and they've played Kansas City pretty good, man.
Hudlum, I agree. Ultra, we have we have every position. It almost feels like the Cowboys did take a day off during the draft. Dwight Thrasher, the Commanders, they are a good team, and you will probably really need that W. Are you talking about the last game of the season? Yeah, it could come down to that. Eagles lost both starting linebackers, both starting safeties, lost their best defensive lineman and Hargraves, and they replaced him with that sack guy in Carter. Was he really a sack guy in Georgia though?
No.
It was a great prospect, I think, if anything coming into this. Brandon Cooks and Jason Campbell at quarterback last year, I would have faked my injury too.
Wow. That's horrible.
Jeez Louise. Hashtag 3 sack guy and Carter. Oh, okay. I get what you're trying to say. He missed that hashtag that he missed the 3 sack guy.
Yeah.
How many sacks do you think Motzi gets? Man,
I don't know. Right now, I'm not very.
I don't think that's his job title. To be honest,
Not right now. I don't think, but we'll see, man. You never know.
it's crazy. Maybe I'll say I give him 3.5
I
because we
go
don't
with
know.
3. I can go with 3.
The thing is, we don't know how much playing time he's gonna get. Right?
Yeah.
I think he will get a lot of playing time, but just don't know when he's gonna start. Uh, I think Matzi gets 3 sacks also. What up, fam? What's going on, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
Somebody was being a hater on TikTok and had his banned on TikTok. So
It's
crazy how
all
you just
good.
press that one button while somebody's live and shuts down the whole shebang, man.
Yeah.
What can you do?
It's all good.
Good question, Hoodlum. I think the Bills as well. Yeah, so
Telling you, man. It's got to be the Buffalo.
look. The good thing about this community, Harv, is that everybody came and they studied the schedule, man. That's what it
Yep.
tells you. Buffalo is my choice at the end of the season. Ultra Cowboys also is on there. 1982 Boomer Sooner. Taking that what?
Taking the few, I think, to see CD and company play Rams later this year.
Well, I'll tell you this much right now.
Let's go. So he's going to the Rams. Is he new?
I think so.
I think he's new. Welcome, man. Welcome, brother.
Even if you don't like the Cowboys and you come on, we appreciate you coming
Give
on.
you a round of applause, baby.
Yeah, and tune in because we're also on the East West football and we talk all teams. So if you don't like Cowboys, you can talk about your Cowboys there. Or we can talk about your team there. Think about Carter. He would show flashes. Then for the rest of the game, you wouldn't see him. That's my red flag about him. You know,
Yeah,
not only that, but he wasn't ready for his pro day at all, Harvin. He didn't participate because of the unexpected situation that happened, which is a serious situation. Ultra Cowboy says people calling Shoemaker old. Remember, Terry McLaurin was 24 in his rookie season. People don't remember these things. And see, that's what I like about Ultra Cowboy. He does bring you facts,
that guy's good, man.
Terry McLaurin, yeah, scary.
Yeah.
What are they calling Scary Terry, right?
Terry.
Adam, how many 40 burgers you think we'll get?
Oh man, here we go. I can answer that question. I say Arizona, that's 1. Carolina Panthers, probably, that's 2. The Commanders, I think one time we'll hit it. That's 3. I think we'll have 3. 3 or 4. 40 burgers. What do you think, Jerry?
Oh man. I'm kind of looking at it right now. I mean, I'm gonna say 4. You can add the Eagles to it because we put a.
Oh man! Oh, here we go.
Put a 40 burger on them with a great team last season. So yeah, there you go. Daily reminder: Jalen Tolbert is still booty by Ultra Cowboy. He's Louise. Probably an Eagles fan on TikTok reporting us Dwight Thrasher. Yeah, it probably was, man. And it was crazy because we were just chilling, man. I think the only thing we said was probably commodes, but I mean, even so, we didn't even say it like that. You know, I think if you're gonna be banning people, the people that press the ban button, they need to really be evaluated. Their accounting to be evaluated, and they need to be banned themselves for 30 days so they can make sure that they don't press that button to do that because you're taking away our freedom of speech, man. We're not even talking about politics. We're talking about football here, man. I'm going to the Rams game as well, Ultra Cowboy. Damn. You guys keep in mind, Bland can possibly be covering Quentin Johnson.
Oh wow,
that's a fact, man. And the Cowboys also did get Deron Bland's teammate last year too, right? Jalen Moreno, is it
Cropper?
And
he's a beast.
He might be a Deron Bland story, Harv.
He's a piece. He's a beast.
Damn. In 1982 Brewster. Then I'm heading back to AT&T when Dallas plays Seattle. Damn, that's gonna be a great game.
That is going to be a great game, man. That's going to be a good game.
I mean, the Seahawks had a phenomenal draft. I think that for sure Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to be a rookie that's going to play a lot. I think he's going to be up there.
Hey, that's going to be a matchup.
I
Deron Bland and him.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. I think that I
Ooh.
really do think Jackson Smith and Jigba could give a run if he could stay healthy, right? That's the number one thing. If he stays healthy, I think he could give a run for the money for towards Bryce Young and CJ Stroud as for offensive rookie of the year.
You already know. You already know how I
Ultra
feel
Cowboys,
about the rookie of the year.
Ultra Cowboy says 540 burgers. Ultra Cowboy pigeons are always good for a 40 burger. A burger with extra cheese against the Rams. I like that one, right? I have been censored more than people crossing the border. Ultra Cowboy.
Oh my god.
See, I'm not even talking politics here. Y'all need to do a meet and greet
Uh,
at the Cowboys game. We're gonna, yeah, we've talked about all this stuff, Adam.
we
Um,
should do a meet and greet.
yeah, man. Send a little section. Why are you not talking about Hunter Lupke? I like him. That's
Oh,
Harvey's guy.
that's my guy. That's my guy. But we're getting there, man. We still got a lot of time in between now and the preseason, so it's in the books, man. Like we got it. It's just I already have all the write up and everything, but we just gotta knock out these last few draft picks, and then we're gonna go into the undrafted picks because we got so much time, man.
We really
Not
do.
only that, but during I think there's OTAs and stuff, so we kind of get a glimpse of how they're doing during that time. So we'll got it, man. I like that guy.
How many touches do you think Juice gets?
Hey, let me. So since we brought it up at the 36-46 mark, that's what that way y'all know 36-46 mark. I'm gonna call it. I think if Deuce plays, did they go 50-50 just like they did with Zeke and they go with Pollard? I think Deuce Vaughn will be rookie of the year
Wow,
this year.
that's very,
If
very.
he gets the touches that he should deserve. I'm telling you.
I mean, number one, it's hard, right? Because he got to make the team. He can't be going on practice squad. He goes on practice squad, another team can pick him up. So I
Yep.
think he's gonna make the roster. He makes the roster. I know Rojo. There's been some clips I've seen of Rojo. He does look good out there. Rojo definitely looks good. I know Tony Pollard. Is he going to be rushed back week one? That's my biggest question. Harv,
You don't have to though. He doesn't have to be. We have
but
enough. We have enough there to.
I think if anything, that would help extend Tony Pollard's career if he could get maybe, you know, at least Deuce getting at least what 10 to 15 carries. Tony Pollard 10 to 15. Rojo filling the rest. They're going to really run
Yeah.
heavy because what Cowboys really didn't run what more than 30 snaps
30
average.
snaps. Yep.
It sucks. The rest of y'all have to get Amazon Prime to watch Seattle versus Dallas because that should be a great game.
It should be.
You should. He's right. I think the Fahuku to two. I actually like all our picks except Shoemaker. Or it's not Shoon. I mean, it's not Shoemaker. It's Schoonmaker. Right, Harp?
Yep. Schoonmaker.
How many wins will it take to make the playoffs? Oh, that's a great question. Because right, the NFC is still wide open, but the NFC East right now is the dominant division. I think the NFC West kind of has a little bit of a. For sure, they got the Seahawks.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be very tough. I think it's gonna have to take 11 wins to make the playoffs.
I was gonna say no doubt for sure. If it was like last year, you need a 9 to get in, right? So
I think it's gonna be 11.
it's a great way to look at it. Breaking welterweight champs Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. have reached an agreement to fight for the undisputed title on July 29th.
Wow, really?
Wow, that's breaking news. Thank
They're
you.
both undefeated too. I
Wow.
believe. I'm pretty sure, and I think Crawford holds the welterweight title, right? I believe. I'm not sure, and I think Spence holds like 3 or 4 titles. It's gonna be a good fight, man. That's gonna be a good fight.
If they're all the same weight class, then that's undisputed, right? Because it's 4 belts, right? That makes
Well, he captured the welterweight at 147, I think. And I think Spence has the WAWC, the IBF titles, and I can't remember. No, I got to look at it, but it's going to be a good fight, regardless.
Well, we appreciate that. 1982 Boomer Sooner says, "How healthy is Pollard, and will he be ready for Week 1?"
We don't know, man. They're saying he's going to be ready for week 1, but
We've heard that he's a little bit ahead of schedule too.
yeah. So
Would you want to push him though?
I wouldn't. It's not worth it.
Ellen says we have Micah Motzi, M&M's, right on the same team.
M&M's, baby, M&M.
That's exciting. Who gets target the most, Diggs or Gilmore?
Diggs.
Man, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be going to Diggs a lot. He's Boomer Sooner says Z, right?
Z.
Hoodlum with the pay raise. Hoodlum with that pay raise, you can buy Schoonmaker's jersey. He will be a weapon.
Wait, that guy said Z. People call me Z.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
it is kind of weird. Boomer Sooner
Oh man.
play games. Did you know you're talking to Hove Jay-Z right here? Ultra, I'm a buy a Mati and Schoonmaker have to show me something first. So he's gonna get he'll get himself the Mati. Schoonmaker's gonna have to show him some Jake Ferguson wiggle, right? Been waiting 3 years for that fight. That's Ultra Cowboy.
Yeah, I think everybody's been waiting for a long time, man.
I think boxing, right, has been waiting for something like
Yeah.
this for a long time. I'm taking that tour of AT&T Friday after Seattle and Dallas. It's always nice, man. It's always nice to go and be able to do that. I need to see 40 pass attempts from Dak week 1.
Why?
Right. I think that's what they're trying to get away from. Ray's doing that. Pollard will be ready. Was a simple fracture.
Yeah.
That's exactly what what we have read to this point. How many sacks Micah get this year? Damn, look, Director Ash already answered 12. I can't walk around with that jersey that says a Schoonmaker. He's just laughing with that. What do you think, Harv?
I don't know. Now that Motsi's on, man, I don't know. That's a big. That's. I'm gonna. You know what, man? I'm gonna go with 20.
Wow.
I'm going with 20.
He is adding the weight that he said.
Is, and that's I think I'm saying like he added weight,
but
I think he's getting stronger, and I think with Motsi in the middle, they're not going to be able to triple team him anymore. Not really.
I believe they asked Dan Quinn if he was going to stay at edge permanently. He says no. He's going to be his joker, right? The guy he moves all of them down. Ochikawa says Dak drops back 40 times. I will need to go to confession on the next day. 19 for Micah by Ultra Cowboy. Wow. I think if Micah could get anywhere from that 12 to 15 mark, I think it's very possible now, Harv.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
If Dak drops back 40 times a game, we need to have a recession. 40 passing attempts put Rodgers and Hurts on notice. Damn. Laugh loud. So, I mean, overall, Harv, I mean, everybody kind of seems like they're on the same board as us as far as thinking as far as the importance of this year and the schedule and whatnot. I mean, is there any kind of prediction that you'd lay out there to end it off? Still too early. It's still relative.
So my prediction will be
it's an early prediction.
Yeah.
How about this? Give me your prediction for the first 9 games.
9 games?
First 9 games.
I honestly think the Cowboys will probably be 7-1. I think they'll be 7-1.
Who's that one loss coming to?
And I think the one loss is probably going to be against the New England Patriots.
Damn. That is bold, Harv. 7-1 start. Damn.
Yeah, I think Bill Belichick's he's always good, man. But I think we'll beat everybody else.
Samuel is going to get 10 sacks this season. Damn, that's possible
They
too.
need to unleash him though, man. They did not play him enough last year.
They really do. Somebody has to get fired then, Ultra. 7-2. I think that I actually think that that's actually very possible myself. 7-2 there. Hoodlum says Philly might be the game that the Cowboys might lose. That's the game where I'm thinking right now they get us on one, Cowboys get them on the other. I think we swear our division, but we tie with Philly. And well, I think we sweep our division, but we tie with Philly. So I think ultimately I'm with Hoodlum on this one, Harp. I don't know how you feel about that. I think we'll be 1-1 with Philly, but the rest I think Cowboys should be able to have a
Yeah,
sweep on the Commanders and the Giants.
yeah, I think so too.
I think though we gotta give props to AFC East because the Jets are gonna bring a really good defense to the equation. Of course, we gotta see Aaron Rodgers. It's not hard to make Aaron Rodgers a star, but I do think the Cowboys have enough on defense to kind of show them a different kind of Dallas Cowboys team. So that says it there. I think with the Cowboys, they're gonna have a lot of fuel against the 49ers. And the 49ers that their bandwagon team has already got the Cowboys all hyped up, I think, at this point. Chargers versus Cowboys, of course, that's like a that's a little bit of an insight kind of game, I guess, with the Kellen Moore there. Rams, how good of a season are they gonna have? Eagles, they like I said, they revamped, got younger. It's gonna take a like about what a season or two hard before they're all on the same team.
Yeah,
Although
but I
we have to put Aaron Donald on his back pockets.
oh Aaron, you talking about Aaron Rodgers?
I mean Aaron Rodgers. He's talking about we have to put Aaron Rodgers on his back pockets.
I think we have 6 night games,
It's crazy, right?
but I think about it. Week 15 and week 16, we play Buffalo and Miami, right?
Yeah,
Those games could possibly be flexed.
true. In fact, right now the Commanders and the Cowboys last game it's a TBD game right now. So a lot of stuff is gonna happen, man. It's not gonna be a predictable season. Right now, it's hard to go off predictions. But how do you like this? How do you rate the schedule 1 to 10? How do you like it, Harv?
Personally, I don't like it, but I think we have the third highest or hardest schedule. I mean,
Yeah.
tied for with New England, I believe. Man, at the end of the day, you got to think like this: would you have an easy schedule or a tough schedule? I think a tougher schedule is a lot better. You kind of know what you have in the team and what they're going to go through, especially with these rookies, especially Mati playing in the middle. He's going to play some really good teams, really good teams. You're going to see what he's got. I like the hard schedule. I personally I don't like it, but I do. Just
Yeah.
for the simple fact that we're going to go through a gauntlet, man. This is going to be tough. We're going to find out what Dak, or what did they say, Dakota Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys have through 18 weeks in the NFL schedule, man. We're going to see.
Yeah. I think everything you just said right now is on point. Joe Theismann not walking out of the Washington locker room, not worried. Wow. Jeez Louise. Hello. I don't know about everybody else. I'm worried about our wide receiver core. Man, I'm not too worried, man. Brandon Cooks and CD Lamb. I mean, we recently saw, what was it, the top 5, Devontae Adams. I know he had to give some names out there just so he wouldn't break some hearts, but he put CD Lamb up there. And
Yep.
there's still a lot of wide receivers that people think are better than CD Lamb. He says, I don't trust Gallup. Well, I mean, this is the year to trust him. I think he should have
Healthy.
a great year this year. As it is right now, the game taking my nephew to is a nooner, and as of now, maybe one more. The rest are 3:30 or prime time. So
Yeah, I think that's a possibility, man.
I think that's what he was talking about as far as how many primetime games the Cowboys have,
Yep.
or non-noon games. Ultra Cowboy, the Miami Dolphins center, which means the former Dallas Cowboys left guard, right? Connor Williams. Far too hard. Tua will be out on the concussion. Players don't recover from what Tua went through last year. Happy feet galore.
Hey,
Damn.
can you imagine Mati against Connor Williams? That's Matzi gonna eat, baby. Matzi gonna eat. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, we do need somebody feeding themselves with that spoon this year. That schedule is killer. You can win 11 games and still be actual championship contender.
Yeah,
All set.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Dwight's right.
Gallup getting 800 yards easy going up against cornerback 3. Ultra Cowboy. Let's go get James Washington. He's gone, man. James Washington was with the Saints, isn't he?
This is my thing though. Is D Hop still an option?
I don't know. I think that he's already kind of they already broke. I think they already kind of made everything better. How often have do the Cowboys sweep the Giants and Commanders? Well, we kind of gave you the record. All-time record was
But
74
they're talking
17
about a
47.
sweep though.
Oh, that's a good question. Hullum says if a seam turned out what I think he is, what do we do at guard? Right? Because the seam's been talking about how he's been playing left tackle all his life. Oh man, you're saying a guard? Shit, I think the Cowboys have an all-pro guard sitting right there at left tackle right now.
So my question is, how much cap space do the Cowboys have?
Well, I mean, right now we technically we could just scratch that right now, Harv, because of the impending free agency that's coming up next offseason for the Dallas Cowboys, especially with Dak's contract.
No, the reason I'm asking is because what's our cap space right now? 10 million?
Yes, I believe it was around that range, hovering.
Is that counting Zeke's contract?
Well, he is June 1st cut.
So is that in the cap space already? Is that already accounted for, or it's not until June 1st?
We're gonna have to check back with cap over the cap on June 1st, which is right around the corner.
Because we're at 10.5 now, and if they let him, if he's gone, then we're talking about another 5 mil. Because it's 5.8, so we're talking roughly about 4.5. So that puts us at 14 million in cap space. I would pay D Hop 4 to 5 million. I'm just saying.
So look, Motzi going to run through Connor Williams just like when Mike Tyson got released from prison and went to.
Oh my god!
Jeez, Ultra Cowboy. Would you bring Zeke back? I think that chapter is closed, but anything's possible. 22 million come June 1st. Ultra Cowboy said. Ulam says June 1st would have you at 22 mil. Our bottom line, we have money to sign all our stars. They can count it until June 1st, correct?
That's what I thought.
Ulam and Ultra is already counting it, ready to get somebody.
Hey, there's rumors going around. D Hop is still in the waters a little bit, but the other one that sounds very interesting, if we want to talk about, like, if you really want to put a statement and let the NFL know you're going for a Super Bowl, to me, it's DeForest Buckner. If you go out and get a DeForest Buckner, because I think he's on his last year of his contract, if you get him and you have Motzi and D-Law and Micah, even Sam Williams, if you're going a 5-man front, that could be – I'm telling you right now, man.
I mean, what is it going to cost you to bribe DeForest Buckner? I mean, it cost him a first to get him there. So I know.
This is the thing, though. Are they going to sign him to that contract?
I saw the rumors, too. I read the articles. Honestly, I'd go D-Hop, Hudham says. Look, still, the great thing is the season hasn't even started, and we have a lot of excitement still going around. Obviously, a lot can happen from here to the start of the season, and then that I think that's kind of where that money would probably go. Maybe we need a position of need, and that's what would happen. But hey, it's gonna be a great year, some great matchups. We're gonna be here doing the same thing we're doing since November, Monday to Thursday, going live. And we want to see this community grow. We need you to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, let you know when we're going live. All right, anything else before we sign off, man?
I think we need to get on a petition for DeForest Buckner. That's all I'm saying.
Someone just said we get Buckner drop the mic because the
I'm
mic,
telling you right now,
just the mic drop.
Jerry Jones, do the right thing for us.
Hello says, oh, I love Buckner though, man. He's long and he's fast and he's strong and he can get his arms up and block some put. He loves them. That's it for us, guys. Hey, TikTok, you guys need to be nice, man.
For real.
Can't believe you guys did that to us. That's the first time you guys ever done this like that before.
It's all
YouTube,
good.
that's it for us. See you tomorrow.